Take this, Kylo!
Star Wars Battlefront II's Resurgence has been one for the books. We all know about Resurgence Day, Saturday, May 24th, when players banded together to revive a game that had been on life support. Why? To send a message. We want Battlefront 3. Or, at the very least, we want Battlefront 2 to be supported again.
Get those clankers!
The community showed up, got online, and shattered records because...
Good soldiers follow orders.
But the truth is simpler. Battlefront 2 is just a flat-out good game.
We lost.
No, we didn't, because I destroyed the core.
It's obviously tough to say that Resurgence Day, and the subsequent days that continued to have higher player count, were successful. We won't have that answer for some time now, though it seems unlikely that we'll get what we want from EA, at the minimum. This won't be the first time EA has disappointed the player base, sadly. If you weren't around during the launch of this game back in 2017, it was filled with loot boxes and progression that relied on random chance. It was so bad that one of the devs' comments trying to explain their thinking became the most downvoted comment in Reddit history. EA got so much negative feedback, in fact, that they removed any premium currency pre-launch and reworked progression for players over the next year. Unfortunately, the damage was already done, and the game only kept a small, loyal player base, made mostly of the more die-hard Star Wars fans. It took almost a perfect storm to bring Star Wars Battlefront II back into the mainstream. The end of Andor, the re-release of the Revenge of the Sith in theaters, and a Fortnite collaboration all came within weeks of each other, and renewed the desire for a Star Wars video game. While there have been recent releases of good single-player Star Wars games, fans quickly realized that there's no new multiplayer for an IP that is almost made for the video game experience. After numerous social media posts and coordination, we all hopped on and played and broke records. The Steam player count exploded, hitting 18,635 players, a far shot from the low point of 1,200 in June of 2019. Even as I'm recording this video, Battlefront 2 has climbed into the top 10 of the most popular Xbox games this week. People still want to play.
Yeah.
Well, then I'd be in combat. What? I didn't... Bro.
There's two. Jesus tanks.
As someone who bought this game on launch despite all the negativity surrounding it, you get why, right? I was elated to see people return. Does the return matter if they have already shown their hand and the likelihood of a Battlefront 3 anytime soon seems unlikely? I think it does.
Rebellions are built on hope.
Now, I had not played the game in years, having bought it for the Xbox originally. Now on PC, I had to start over from scratch. What I quickly realized, along with thousands of other people, is that EA has something amazing at its core. This is what I hope EA, or whatever dev takes over the franchise, will come to realize. Battlefront 2 is a classic action shooter. 2 teams, simple objectives, eliminate opponents. Classes let everyone find a role. There's first or third person. Vehicles, starfighters, it's all here. There's a charm in simplicity. Just jump in and fight.
I did it! I killed one!
Beyond that, you've got leveling cards, unlocking weapons, hero builds. But even casuals can just hop in and blast droids. There's no bullet drop, no ammo pickups. There's even a simple minigame cooldown system. There's no ranked mode, no stress. You're just playing Star Wars.
That's not exciting. Yeah, I thought. Like, what? He's like, hell yeah, brother.
The game's audio and visual design helps put you in that mindset. Thanks to Lucasfilm's incredible audio work over the years, the game sounds amazing. Players who are familiar with Star Wars will nerd out over every little sound, especially the most important ones.
God.
John Williams' iconic score is heard throughout, swelling in the proper moments. The graphics are immaculate, even 8 years later, making every world and character look as though they were ripped right out of a movie. It all comes together in such a perfect way that the cliche phrase of, "It feels like you're in Star Wars," really does ring true.
Incredible.
What does all this mean for the future, though, whether it's Star Wars Battlefront 3 or a different titled iteration? I think whatever dev takes over the franchise should really take a look at why people are so happy to be playing again, and roll with that. Battlefront 3 doesn't need a battle pass like so many other games today. Sure, if they need to add some sort of monetization through paid skins, I get it. But I don't need to pay to unlock a character only after completing a battle pass to get them. Let me play with Ahsoka Tano right away, similar to what Marvel Rivals does. In my vision, Battlefront 3 just lifts what works from Battlefront 2 and then begins to expand over time. Make it a Battlefront platform, similar to the aforementioned rivals, League of Legends, and Counter-Strike. You can make the base game free, add heroes and characters in seasonal releases, and sell skins for the characters to create revenue, all while keeping the base game simple and fun. There's no shortage of possible heroes that Star Wars could add as well. Fan favorites such as Qui-Gon Jinn, Grand Admiral Thrawn, or even someone as new as Cal Kestis could be added to the game with ease. There are even non-hero characters that could be added, such as the Dark Trooper or Magna Guards. Devs need to realize just how expansive the Star Wars universe is, and how much of a sandbox they have to play with. You can even add maps, especially notably missing ones like Mustafar and Bespin.
Oh, no.
Oh, listen for my horn, boys.
Where are they? Where are they?
They're in the trees. They're in the trees.
Ultimately, that's what matters the most. The game should stay simple at its core. Can there be a ranked mode? Sure. If it'll bring players in more consistently, I get it. Do we need to completely reinvent the wheel and make custom classes outside of the archetypes we have already? Probably not. Additional class or two might be fun here or there, as would additional hero types, but completely overhauling the system is not needed. Too often, games try to reinvent the wheel, and oftentimes, that makes longtime fans turn away. Some innovation is needed. Changing everything is not. Now, you might have a different vision of what Battlefront III should be, and if that's the case, let me know in the comments. There will always be room for criticism. No game is free of that, especially in this day and age, and especially with Star Wars fans involved. But the devs should just ignore the noise. Players returned because this game is fun, and they've stayed. You cannot deny the magic and fun we are all having. Let's expand on that. Give players what they really want.
He fell asleep with the stream on.
Somebody spawned on me. That's why I just picked Dooku. I'm just gonna shock him out of there.
I picked the B2 so I could just shoot him regardless.
Talk about it in the air, please.
I missed. Damn it. He's better than me.
Luke Skywalker.
It's
I just
me!
took out his ass.
Good.
I hit it with a missile.
Oh shit, he's going through the woods!
What part of the woods? This whole map's the woods.
There's a bunch of woods!
Through the woods.
Like, I'm Bosk, son of Kratos. The ultimate Star Wars experience.